Stuff may be messed up right now, but at the very least, we can take a nice, leisurely trip to the Grey Isles, a place where space, time, and reality have all distorted into one, where alternate universes are just a teleporter away. Nothing here is quite beyond your imagination. Reality is always attainable to what you think it may be. This is very strange for this to be less weird than usual happenings. Hi everybody. I am so glad to have you here today for more MaGMML3, playing more Grey Isles. It's gonna be a good time. Hope everyone's doing well. You know, let me know how you're doing tonight. If you need to vent, we can all stream together. Maybe if we cry together, maybe if we cry as one. But for the most part, I'm chilling, I'm relaxing. I'm just trying to, you know, get through my night, play some Mega Man. It'll be a good time. This is off the bat. Cool stage. I'm not usually into the sports stages, or, well, the idea for sports stages, because I have absolutely no sports capabilities or athletic bones in my body. But, you know, bowling's pretty cool. I used to bowl at a certain point in my life. I was very young. Oh, bye. I was very young. My father and I used to bowl pretty regularly after school, when I was still in elementary school, but a wee lad. So it brings back a couple of nice memories. Oh, interesting. So the enemy has to come down here. So let's see. My grandfather, you know, okay, I see how it goes. My grandfather, his father, actually used to be a professional bowler in the family. So it's, one time he came along and absolutely just destroyed us. It's very funny. Okay, so that's not working. Guessing I have to do it this way then. From far? There we go. Okay. I see. So I have fond memories of bowling when younger, though I definitely don't have any of those skills today. But otherwise, yeah, I know nothing of sports. It makes talking at the office difficult, because I have no idea what to talk about. Telling me that sports team won this weekend? Are you telling me that the Dodgers? Well, I know a little about the Dodgers because they had that whole Gargura collab. VTuber somehow managed to infiltrate the sports sphere, but outside of that, I know basically nothing. You telling me that the Blackhawks fought the Bruins? Oh, damn, was it anything like that one time I watched a hockey game and just so happened that my home team ended up winning? No? Crazy. Otherwise, I don't really understand sports allegiances. It's very us versus them for nothing that's actually matters. So, I could never understand where the mentality comes from, especially when some people decide that, you know what, my sports team won or lost, it is now time to destroy the city. I knew he was going to get me eventually, but what could I do there? A one-health wonder. I guess I could pull out the weapons. After all, I'm not beholden to judging things anymore. Come on, give him fucking beetroot. Yeah, beetroot. Okay, we did... Alright, this is kind of a complete aesthetic shift. It's a little strange. We just went from Sportsorama to vaguely desert medieval castle. Questioning the aesthetics, but overall it's not a huge deal. It's still a fun stage. Ow, okay, so that's how that works. Okay, so this is... Boy, that's inconvenient. I guess we're meant to treat that more as an obstacle? Yeah, I guess because it keeps routinely coming along. The Grey Isles are facing me with kind of a conundrum. Do I critique the levels still? Do I comment on how I feel about them? Because it's no longer about judging. We're past that. We're just in post-game shenanigans now. We're just meant to be having fun with things. Is it fun to critique? Sometimes it can be. I do have a judgmental personality type. But, is that really necessary? Oh, this gimmick. Oh, I'm glad to see this come back. I guess this is the closest I can get to the Wily Maze, you know, returning. We get to see all these gimmicks, you know, actually return to, all these gimmicks actually make a return and see how well they could have been, you know, executed given a little bit more time. I think that's quite enjoyable, don't you? I'd say probably we've only been through so few Grey Isles levels yet so far, but I think probably my favorite was the shrimp level. Mostly just for the fact that it was very well themed, and the fact that I could ride a shrimp mech, Who wouldn't want to do that? Okay, I see. So if I want to get the token, I'm guessing I have to fight both of them? Let's go after, who's this, Genie Man? Ooh, Battle Network music. Which Battle Network was this? The short loop. I think it's also very quiet. Is it just me? No, it's just for some reason this battle's quiet. We really do need an audio balance for the next patch. Alright, that's a little bit mean. I can't exactly dodge those very easily, and they're a bit tanky to just kind of dispatch with the good old Crash Blast. Not too bad, though. Fun boss overall. Fair. Fair enough. I'm gonna get Bowling Man. Oh, hell yeah. I love this interpretation of an existing Battle Network enemy. I love that the most when there's those very few original Battle Network characters and they get suddenly turned into their classic counterparts. Ooh, that's a creative way to interpret, what, Pin Man or whatever Mr. Famous's robot was. Oh my god, that's spammy. Holy shit. At least it takes just an absolutely unhealthy amount of damage from the Buster. Okay, you almost got me there, you little bowling pin. Oh, I get why these are slidey floors now, because it's just like the bowling alley, where the... I see. I get it. It's just like where the alleys with the bowling balls go down. Alright. Let's see how well these two aesthetics combine. Oh my god. And it got me. Okay. Excellent. Great. Just what I wanted to see. I still don't think that this aesthetic really... I mean, color-wise it works. This is very strange to have together without some kind of, you know, glitchy lore explanation for it. Or, you know, making up that your two robot masters are, like, best friends or something. I do like the... It is very satisfying mechanically, though. I love to see how all the bowling pin enemies, you know, interact with the instant death tiling. Or not the instant death tiling, but the damage floors. Having them fling themselves at you like adoring, crazed fans. I don't know what... I wanted to choose something other than the water physics there for a little bit of variety, but in hindsight, I have no idea why I did that. Water physics are the obvious, easy way to do this. All the other ones just make your experience more difficult. Almost spammed it out. Damn. If I just had a quicker reaction time. Hey, that E do great things for me right now. And, I don't trust myself to jump quite over that on my own. Magnet Beam. Good old Magnet Beam. Nothing beats that, as we like to say. Fun, fun. I don't know if I was supposed to do more with that, but, Tornado Blow? Huh. Okay, so I'm guessing... I'm guessing I need to get a strike here. How am I supposed to do that? I don't remember the bowling ball really interacting with anything. Oh, maybe, hold on. We have alternate weapons. Maybe they do something. Oh, that's probably it. Oh, that's the easier it. Gotcha. sole watcher of the stream. You sure are there, bud. Congratulations. It is a little bit quiet around here, but I'm glad that you're here regardless. Yeah, it could be a little bit sad, but you know, it's not sad to see you. Hello, by the way, indeed. Okay, these two combined, huh? Oh, okay, they're at least different than they were individually. I wasn't sure that these two would have made a great pattern together. Okay, no, they're actually doing the same thing that they would individually. This is kind of bad. Oh, dear God. Oh, good heavens. Bullman and Mistman indeed. What the hell? These two are really coming down on me. Was Mistman a, I guess Mistman might have been a Battle Network character. I recognize Bullman, but I don't recognize Mistman. But it does sound maybe a little familiar in hindsight. One's a little projectile spammy, one's extremely mobile, and then, well, this happens, and it turns kind of into chaos really quickly. It has made for a very thematically confused level, but it has made for one that is mechanically interesting. I don't know when you actually joined the stream, but I'm re-explaining things in case you haven't been here since the very beginning. Ow. Alright. Was it... Okay, bad place to be. I get it! I'm being punished! Oh, fuck. I was so close to getting that done. Alright. Well, whatever. Mistman from Battle Network 3. Okay, I do remember Bullman from Battle Network 3, then. I don't remember Mistman. Was he, like, the alternate for, like, the... Was he, like, the Start over. Were they like both the version exclusives of their game? Were they both like Mr. Famous's respective one in both in either version? Because I only played, I believe I played white and not blue. Come on, you can do this. Oh, that one fired differently. That's not fair. Oh, great. Now I'm getting comboed. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work out. Okay, blue and Mistman to white. Okay, so then I played blue then. Boy, I'm sure glad you're really knowledgeable about the Battle Network series. I have some knowledge, but I've only played... Well, I've played 4 of the games to completion, or at least main storyline completion. But it's still not something I would dare call myself an expert in. I still have to actually get around to playing 1 and 2 someday. This is a bit much to throw on me at once. Okay, well, I mean, if that's the pattern you're gonna give me, I guess I can't really do a whole lot about that, huh? I never expect the charge. I know it always comes after, like, that attack, but I never expect it for some reason. And they're finished. Good. Get the Blowjob Brothers out of here. Battle Network 3 100%. I think that was... I don't remember if I got 100% in Battle Network 3. I know Battle Network 3 is the second closest Battle Network game. It's both my second favorite Battle Network game and probably the one I got the second most completion on. I don't remember if I did full 100% though. 6 is my favorite. It is a little bit ludicrous with the power scaling, but I think that's kind of why I like it, to be quite honest. I don't mind the fact that 6 just allows you to be ludicrously powerful and play around with the Psy Beasts. And Battle Network 3 kind of, maybe doesn't quite emulate that, but at the very least you do have... I respect Battle Network 3 for, like, actually allowing you to have, like, real power. Because, I don't know, the other games, the deck feels stacked against you. Nth enemy has the bomb. Oh yes, I see, Zelda. Is it just quiet in my ears, or... No? Okay, I don't know. Weird. Zelda 2 indeed. I've played all the Battle Network and Star Force games, so... Well, I mean, hey, we all have a favorite, right? I haven't played any of the Star Force games. I feel like they're probably still good. I know some of my friends really like it. I've just never bothered to give it a try. I do have maybe the bias of, like, I feel like I'm not going to enjoy the, you know, different approach to the grid combat as compared to Battle Network, but it's probably something I could get used to. But, yeah, I appreciate how 3 actually has, like, very good, like... It has good chip codes, it has fun with the you know, battle variants that you can have. I forget the precise name right now, but... Or the styles. I love the styles in Battle Network 3. Bug style is a hoot. Even if it's not the best, it is fun to play with. I did do my blue playthrough with bug style as much as I could. It was fun. Meanwhile, you know, I have issues with maybe, like... 4 and 5, I think it's no surprise that maybe Battle Network 4 and 5 are the weakest of the, of your options in the Battle Network series. Like, 4 has so many problems, it's honestly hard to figure out where to begin. Battle Network 3 and SF3. I mean, Battle Network 3 is a fair choice, I can respect that. Okay, so this is... I don't have tennis shoes either. Damn. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go the other way then. Like, yeah, Battle Network 4 is just, in my opinion, so many problems. It's, like, it's still playable. Like, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I would consider Battle Network 4 fun. The sheer number of times you have to go through the game just to get all of the content, and then... with the additional drawback of, oh my god, how many times do I have to hear this boss theme as I have to dodge Woodman for the 8 billionth time as I backtrack through City Area 4 or whatever it was. Like, yeah, the game could have done better. Also, the fact that Battle Network 4 just has, like, it has one of the best boss themes in the entire series. In the tournament. In the wild, the boss theme is repetitive and honestly a little annoying. Don't know what they were doing with that game, but at the very least, I do respect the fact that they, you know... Uh-oh. I do respect the fact that Battle Network 4, at the very least, introduces a lot of cool stuff like the Navicust, and, was that Battle... No, I think... Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Battle Network 4 introduced the Navicust and a couple of other nice, cool things about the game, so... Yeah. Worst, very bad chip library, too. Not only just because of the fact that you can't get the better chips until you replay the game, but also just, like, the chip library it's not stellar. Most of the enemies are pretty bad. Circle Gun is one of the few exceptions to being good. I don't think I have a option to get up there. Unless Rush Coil does something, but I don't think it can launch me that high. No, just short. All right, well, I'll come back for that maybe. Maybe there's a loop around. Maybe I missed it. I hit a checkpoint, then I'll know I missed it. Battle Network 3 is Navicust. All right, yeah. For some reason, I think it's just because my brain kind of segments the Battle Network series into Battle Network 3, and I segment the Battle Network series into 2 trilogies in my mind. I think largely because the first trilogy is for, you know, styles. Oh, I see. Okay, so I unlocked the tennis shoes now. Because the first 3 is for styles, and the last 3 are for Navi Cross, or the Soul Cross. So I kind of, for some reason, that's why I kind of automatically think that, oh, right, it must have been 4 that did the Navicust, and 3 was still on the point system. But that's not true. Hey, how do I deactivate this again? Can I? Okay, I guess I can't unless I switch weapons. Tornado Blow, Electric Cable. Oh, we're so back. Vague Door. We're so back. And then 5 was actually the first Battle Network game that I played. It was, I got it because one of my friends couldn't figure out how to do any of the liberation missions. Like, they were stuck on the first one. And it really did come down to the fact that they refused to read any of the tutorials that were in the game. And so they didn't know that in the second liberation mission, you could just use Magnet Man's ability to shield yourself. Like, if you would have read, like, maybe half a second worth of text, you probably would have been able to get past that. But thankfully, because of that, I got past it, and therefore it's my game now. Mom said it's my turn with the game. But, you know, I could still say Battle Network 5 is at least, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not that bad, but it does kind of it definitely has some chip selection problems. The chip codes are not great. And, again, still has that thing that Battle Network 4 did where you have to complete the whole game to actually get any of the version 2 chips. And then also the sheer disparity between Team Colonel and Team Proto Man. Oh my god, Team Proto Man got done so dirty. Team Proto Man easily has the worst crosses, it has the worst chip codes, I don't understand how they thought the two were balanced. It's really something. I still feel complex needs, methodical, and position-heavy chips, and you need a degree to use them all effectively in Battle Network 4. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I don't have all of them exactly in my mind, but I do remember it certainly felt that way. A couple of good ones, like the, what was it, the wave shot? That was pretty good, but outside of that, I mean, let's see, you got your typical guards, you have your weird, cannons. Oh yeah, because Battle Network 4 is the one that introduced the, they introduced like the weird cannons, didn't they? Not, because they didn't have the cannondomes anymore, they had the ones that were, you know, the guarded ones. I believe their chip was just kind of unreasonable to use as well. Wait, why did I just do that segment? I didn't get a key out of it, did I? Mark cannons, yeah, I hated mark cannons. They were not fun to fight, nor were their weapons very good. Wait, I did all this. I must have grabbed... I think I grabbed a token. I wasn't paying attention. Too busy talking about Battle Network. I like Battle Network 5 enough in concept, though. Like, I think the Liberation missions were fun enough to do. You know, they weren't for everybody, which is understandable, but... it had a decent bit of strategy in there, and, it was a fun experience. I can't complain about it. Early, but yeah, they get outdated pretty quickly. Yup. Ba-da-da-da. I do still, but because it was my first Battle Network game, I do still have, you know, a nice soft spot for it. Hence why I love the fact that they brought back Regal in, for MaGMML3. Although I do wish Regal was... I know we've talked about this several times already, but I do wish Regal was maybe a little bit more of a serious character in MaGMML3, just because, you know, he was a very good villain for Battle Network 5. And to kind of see him reduced to comedic relief, it's a bit sad, but it's far from the worst thing that could have happened. I guess the bonus is probably over this way? I should have seen that coming. Wait, it only missed one level. Yeah, it's not that bad. You made pretty good time. We're, lackadaisically chatting about Battle Network. As we do. I also liked how Battle Network 5 had a very nice kind of... Oh, okay, so there's a ladder down there. We get back to it. I do like how Battle Network 5 also just had... I don't know. it had, I think, the best, maybe, emotional core of all the Battle Network games. Yeah, maybe it was a shame that you couldn't go ahead and fight, you know, Dex and, you couldn't fight Dex whenever you wanted to. But, like, I don't know, everybody really came together at the end to support Lan, and I know it's all, the typical anime friendship thing is, you know, it's pretty done at this point, but it is, like, just, I don't know, Battle Network 5 was really sweet. It hit differently for me. I liked what it did. It felt more personal and a good culmination of the rest of the series and all the friends Lan had made along the way, in comparison to, you know, the other ones. Ugh. Sorry, belch there. Alright, take yourself out. Knock yourself out, kid. Realizing, 1 second. Adjusting a thing. There we go. Okay. Oops. Number 5 is the most content-rich Battle Network game. Yeah, I wish I had actually... I should probably play that version the next time I want to try to play Battle Network 5, because I was, last time I was trying to do so, I was just trying to do side-by-side Team Protoman and Team Colonel to figure out what I had missed in Team Colonel and just kind of, you know, maybe more fairly evaluate them, really see how I feel about the balance between them and which one I prefer. But I think it was around the time I got to VtuberEN area was about the time where I was just like, yeah, I don't know if I have the time to be playing 2 games simultaneously like this. Huh. Between the music and the design, this boss is very Wario Land coded. Makes noises when you hit it. It's got a kind of a farty music aesthetic. I like it. Oh shit. Okay. Got bonked there. Compared to what Battle Network 3 offers. I mean, Battle Network 3 does offer a lot, but I mean, you gotta figure that Battle Network 5 DS has... Well, maybe not literally the content of 2 games in it, but, you know, it has the best of the 2 games between them. And there is a lot to cover within Battle Network 5, without it feeling like a giant chore like Battle Network 4. Try building the first map for your custom Mega WAD over the next few days. I'm still trying to workshop the name for it. The WAD, not the level. Oh, sounds awesome. I mean, it's definitely still going to be a bit before we get to the Doom WADs, but you give yourself plenty of time to refine it. I'm sure it will be a very fun thing to play through. Gotta focus. Ha. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh, I'm the one getting wrecked, idiot. I thought the skeleton was gonna be the one. Okay, I've noticed that sometimes the rabbits have been exploding through the level. I don't know my Zelda, but I know enough to know that, like, they're supposed to explode when you, like, talk into the mic pretty loudly. Because, like, the Famicom mic would pick that up. I've noticed they've sometimes been doing that, but not all the time while I've been speaking. I wonder if it's inconsistent or if it's trying to wait for me to hit a certain decibel range. I would imagine it's probably the decibel range because I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not one for shouting. Oh, those fires are just, gonna stay there, huh? Alright, finally they're gone. Yeah, I know very little about Zelda. I don't really, I never played, pretty much... Actually, no, I've literally never played anything in the Zelda series outside of, like, the Nintendo, Wii's demo for, like, Majora's Mask, or maybe it was, Ocarina of Time, I don't quite remember. I've just never thought it would... I don't know. I never thought it would quite be my style of game, although everybody else seems to recommend in the other direction. They think that I would be super into Legend of Zelda. I figured there might have been consequences for standing on his knuckle for too long. Finally, he showed me those consequences. Okay, I thought I slid there, and I thought I slid there again, too. Excellent. Yellowmore, get mad! I don't want your damn Zelda. What am I supposed to do with this? Onox? I have no idea what the hell this is. Oracle of Season. I see. Okay. Dodge, dodge, dodge. I was thinking of the Crash Icarus random crazy unrestrained experience. What do you think? Let's see. CIRCUE doesn't quite have the acronymal kick that Funbags does. If you can change the E to an S, you can have it spell out circus. That might work for the clown festival that I always put on. Yeah, the levels of the Grey Isles have had unusually quiet music. I'm not sure why this is a trend. Then again, audio mastering has been poor audio mastering has been a trend throughout this entire game, so. Let's see. Well, thank you for coming, Pig Serpent. How are you doing this fine evening? This fine evening where absolutely nothing is happening outside of the Mega Man. Oops, slow hand. You can't catch me. Yeah, strike that ugly mug for me. Perfect. Only Zelda experience was Twilight Princess and GameCube. Couldn't make it past the tutorial. Just figured Zelda games weren't for me. Played my lot of Zelda. Crash Icarus, random, crazy, unrestrained stupidity. There you go. Now that's thinking with gas. Or cooking with portals. Which mixed metaphor should I use? Yeah, I noticed Onox was very Sigma coded. Thankfully, not nearly as chaotic of a fight though. Finished a Quake expansion and trying to decide how to spend the rest of my night. It wouldn't happen to be Brazilian Drug Dealer 3, now would it? That game that we talked about off stream? It's terribly lonely here, of course. The lack of visitors by design, but you can only talk to the same few beings before it gets tiring. I wish that we had tourism, the good kind, and not the kind that tries to unseal evil deities. Well, do I have the deal for you? This is a perfect retreat for Americans right about now. You can open your country up to them, although I'm not sure that you'll allow it to, I'm not sure you'll filter out evil deities that way. That's kind of comes with the territory. All right, let's go back and check out the other portal that we opened up. Been eyeballing Brazilian Drug Dealer 3 for tonight. Now you ought to do it. It's gonna be a good game. Didn't mean to come here. First official expansion. You love the base game and never played any of the expansions. I feel like Quake would probably be, if anything, I know I'm going to try Doom eventually on this channel, but I feel like Quake is probably the one that will end up, sitting better with me. Just because, as I've mentioned before, I'm more familiar with like the quote-unquote proper first-person experience, the WASD experience, versus the one that Doom offers. I might get into it, might get into both, who knows? We'll figure it out. I am surprised. You have a great look of determination, yet you lack a heart. Undertale? Uh-oh, we couldn't go through a Crash Icarus stream without mentioning Undertale again. But I did notice that we did go through all of yesterday's stream without mentioning Mega Man X. Ain't that something? Perhaps your will is contained in some other way. Surely a sentient being cannot lack a heart entirely. Third sector G009. Alright, deserted sectors. Cool. Ooh, hey, we have MSX Solid Snake music. Hell yes. Underrated soundtrack. Pick has more fair levels and is scarier, IMO. In comparison to Doom, you mean? How did the first expansion fare in comparison to the official stuff? Or not the official stuff, but the base game? Was it more difficult, more enjoyable for you? Did it add new content that you were like, wow, this is crazy. I can't believe this wasn't in the original stuff. Uh-oh. No, my energy element, it's right there. Oh, hey, a Mother 3 sound effects. You got the heartbeat. Is that the Grim Reaper? Oh, hold on, I gotta see what's in the teleporter first. That matters more. Or... oh, okay. Well, I guess not. We'll try that again. D1. Oh, hey, Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill will also be something on this channel eventually. I was thinking of making it my 100 subscriber special, but I'm trying to think of maybe alternatives for that. Also, by the time we get to 100 subscribers, maybe we'll have a poll, maybe. We'll get some good ideas that way. Which we're actually kind of rapidly approaching. Well, not rapidly approaching, but we are approaching at a fair pace now. We kind of had a boost here on the Crash Icarus channel from around 30 for a while to now we're getting close to 40. It's cool. Might actually be able to hit 50 by the end of the year. I'm excited for that. Enjoyed all the expansions. I think the Quake 64 expansions, Scourge of Armageddon, are my favorites. First Quake's pretty good. Second Quake's the first power trip game. Boomer shooters with a bit of horror bent to them over power fantasy though. I could agree. But yeah, SAX, this is pretty cool. The Crash Icarus X. What's this? Some kind of molt? Slimy goop oozing out of it. Goop? I love goop. Dance to the music. Oh shit, it really do be November. It's turkey outside. Alright. Oh, let's see how this goes. 2 levels, 2 kill enemies, more streamlined, had different vision. SAX playing the saxophone menacingly. The SAX is not Bill Clinton. As much as we all wish it was, the SAX is not Bill Clinton. I don't know if that we could possibly consider that canon. Alright. Deadly goop. Ouch. Jump. 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 Date marked on the calendar is November 26th when the initial submission period for the entries ended. We're almost 1 year, we're almost at the 7-year anniversary of official submissions being over with. Ain't that something? That's another game series that I haven't actually given as much of a shot as I maybe would have liked to. I've never played any of the Metal Gear Solid... Ooh, okay, that's an interesting shot. I've never played any of the Metal Gear Solid games or Metal Gear games. I feel like I would honestly love them. I don't know. There's something about stealth that kind of wigs me out. I'm not very good at it. If I ever play Payday on this channel, which I'm sure will happen at some point, you all will be able to see how utterly incapable I am at anything stealth-related. Or hell, if I even play Team Fortress 2 on this channel at some point, you will see how utterly I fail at playing Spy. I simply do not have... I do not have the capacity to be subtle, and that reflects in the real world, too. So... yeah, it's no wonder why it's kind of a disaster. So, like, the Metal Gear games always intimidated me a little bit away from playing them. The one I will be attempting to play first is probably Revengeance, because I need to play the meme game. But, still, that's a little bit of a far cry away from the, classic Metal Gear experience. Uh-oh. Get away from me. No, you don't see anything. Alright. This thing is a lot less threatening than the actual SAX. They are not exactly quick to give chase. 6-year anniversary. Ah, okay. I was figuring that the game took 6 years to come out, then maybe... I guess that probably would have included that in the dev cycle. You're so right. Skip around the cruise ship in the Madagascar game. My favorite stealth experience was probably playing the Wolfenstein New Order and New Colossus games. Although Although I think the New Order was definitely a little bit better because the new Colossus had a big problem with just kind of overemphasizing the need for stealth because all of its enemies were like super overtuned. Well, okay. I was hoping that those were just damage spikes. So, you know, funnily enough, actually, you know how, so yesterday we took a look at the, that, Fex song that, just recently got unearthed from the, mysteries of the internet, basically. Finally got sourced. So, I did get a copyright, notification on my stream yesterday. Funnily enough, it was not actually for playing 30 seconds of that Fex song, live. It was actually for just a random portion of that George robot stage, because apparently the algorithm managed to pick up that the you know, mix of the managed to pick up that the mix of the Silverstein song in the background was actually the real thing. So I got hit for well, not really hit, but notified for a portion of of that stage. One where I was still talking as much as I normally did. Good old YouTube copyright functioning exactly how it should. Sovereign does love their copyrighted music. That's really funny. Yeah, I guess it picked up enough on the melody of it, but it is still kind of funny considering the fact that there were literally no lyrics to it. So why did it pick up on it? I guess it's smart enough now to be able to pick up on everything else, but still. Yeah, I'll have to, well, actually, no, I don't have to redo this room. Magnet beam, go! I just don't care for new Colossus. I think it held the still sections better, but there's way too many of them. Yeah, I could agree to that. It also, not only did it have way too many forced stealth sections, I just think that it was... it really over-encouraged stealth by making blasting a little bit too difficult. The enemies were very overtuned in the new Colossus. I guess it does help with that, you know, intimidation factor of how difficult this, you know, this whole mission is, but like it's definitely feels a little impractical. Aha. Interesting. I'm not sure how this level or how this room is supposed to go smoothly, but we'll get it through. A rumor that Fex is considering reuniting to re-record their old stuff to get out there in better quality and to get some money off of its popularity now. Well, why not? Why shouldn't I make money off of people discovering that we were actually the authors of this hidden media? That's cool though. Good for them. Get that death metal bag. True. Get it while it's still there. Actually, wait. Death metal? Are we thinking of the same facts? Because we're thinking of a German one that was like some kind of light rock. Oh, well, no. Apparently, we are thinking of the same one, and I'm thinking of someone completely different. Or once again, Pig Serpent's making a reference that I'm not understanding. But you know, happens. They're musically literate. I am not. The YouTube scraper can pick up copyrighted music even from MIDIs. Damn, not even MIDIs are safe anymore? That sucks. The internet is no fun anymore. Goddamn dead internet theory. Why it gotta be true? Oh, I didn't get the token in the other room. Hell. And, alright. Cool. Death metals have a similar story with the band getting back. It's a different lost album that got popular after being lost for so many years. Ah. Gotcha. A little bit sick of the shielded guys in this stage. That guy has dropped a, wow. Those missiles are really happy to be dropping in just an absolute shitload of plushies, aren't they? Well, makes me have to play solitaire a few times less, so I appreciate that. Ah, Spark Chaser, you almost got me through the room. Just one more block would have killed you. Bum, 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 bum. I'm still not sure what the elegant way to get through that room looks like. I guess I haven't tried too hard, but it doesn't feel like Buster Only is quite within reach for all of that. Oh, I could just slide through these? I could have done that the whole time? What the hell? Why were you sliding so far? That's weird. Alright, time to lock in for this one. And by lock in, I mean get hit constantly. Alright, okay, and more SAX chasing. Alright, a little hard to talk when you got to focus on not dying, but... Oh, it's a race! I love a race! Wait a minute, I saw... Huh. I see you down there. Alright, so... Yeah, okay, that probably wasn't gonna work, but I can do it from the other way. That'll work. Original Death Matter over the re-record, the new recording of the same Lost Wave. What else can we do before the end of the year? I swear, by the end of the year, we will figure out who made that one song on the radio that you swear you recognize, but you can never actually figure out. Alright, that's probably not gonna work. Tennis shoes aren't gonna do much for me here. I don't think the Vortex is gonna be able to carry me. What if I mean, I could actually, no, I could just use Ice Wall. I just have to actually push it first. Okay, thanks, what the fuck? Why is my Ice Wall broken? That's not fair. It just arbitrarily doesn't work. That sucks. Media Head Worship. Good for you to be a Lost Media enthusiast. Man, I wish I was a Lost Media enthusiast. This would be a pretty cool year then. Right now, I have no idea what the hell y'all are talking about. I don't know why I thought that would work. Your forehead keeps breaking the wall before it lands. Shut up! I don't have a 5 head. No, it's not true. Those rumors are unsubstantiated. Really, what the hell is up with the Ice Wall? Why is it not working? Okay, if I stand perfectly still... What the fuck? Why is it not working at that specific location? That's such shit. There's an invisible wall here preventing me from doing that. That sucks. Well... Okay, thankfully, I guess this is the solution. The oft-forgotten rush bike option. And I wasn't even supposed to come here through this way anyhow. Perfect. Typical Crash, wasting his time over nothing. Alright. Oh shit, a proper stealth section with like guards. That's... Okay, I had too much fun enjoying the spin there. That was the cause of death, spinning. Cause of death, spin. Charge Man's Revenge with that shortcut nonsense. Yeah, I do have a feeling I may have just... I in fact did just skip a large portion of things rather than actually play the game. But, you know, that's the fun of it. Oh, they want me to still be using Rush Bike. Why didn't I think of that? Oh god, it really is sad how bad Rush Bike is. It's so hard to encourage anybody to actually use it when, it's just so unintuitive. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. Vortex also works. It's so hard to encourage people to use Vortex when nobody knows how to... It makes sense, though. Would like that, please, and thank you. Okay, missiles and a hidden E-tank. Not too bad, not too bad. Going through the goop factory. I don't need the tank. Screw it. Let's see. Anything else? I noticed that, as many did, the Vatican released released their anime mascot this weekend to appeal to the youth. It's cute. I like it. But there is the... I am having the one thing that I am disproportionately slightly irritated about. Is just the fact that everyone's pronouncing it Luce instead of Luce. And it's like, no, they're Italians. They came up with the name. It's definitely Luce. You know, like... shit, what was it mean again? Like, Luce, it's definitely an Italian word. Like, pretty sure that's light in Italian. If not, it's like, you know, something else similar. But, I don't know, just grinding my gears, I guess. Americans be pronouncing Italian words wrong? How dare they? How dare they still be saying shit like Bologna? Or Bologna when it's clearly Bologna. I can make an anime icon with the racism rosary. The racism rosary? Is that the conflict that was erupting? I don't remember that. Oh boy, they are... Oh boy, they're having a hell of a time down there, huh? It's time to make like a Mario Galaxy and get out of here. Maybe if I just wait long enough, they'll go away. Yeah. See ya, suckers. Though I do have to know, where are they going? Oh, okay, they are just looping around. No, life, let's take the Pizza Wars, thank you. See, the interesting thing is, I feel like it can't be that big of a controversy, considering that I was on Twitter, and I didn't see it on Twitter. If there's any place to see that shit, it's Twitter. Oh no, look, I have a friendo. No, friendo, no. Aww. Like it. It's not done. We just left something behind. Square Machine Box Cartel. Oh, cool. Any Judgment Man. Dr. Regal. Oh, hey, look. We can go back to the island. We don't need to free him anymore. Or stop him, or whatever. We collected him. Cannock, dead. Portable coffin will carry the prince back to the healer. Eventually, Dragon Quest 2. Oh, hey! I'm watching Dragon Quest 1. I saw that Flashman85 posted about his co-commentary of the game, of the first game, for some of his Game Cola friends, and I've been putting that on in the background while I go ahead and, you know, do actual work. Ugly Mess 2, Acting Unwise by who? Smedis. Smedis, okay. Uh-huh. Okay, well, with that interlude, yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun watching the Dragon Quest playthrough, but you know, as someone who's not really big into RPGs, I'm mostly there for Mr. Nathaniel Hoover himself. It's not, you know, the Dragon Quest gameplay is not exactly what I would call riveting. It is mostly just the same old attack and maybe use a spell combat that all old RPGs are known for. You know, spreadsheet games. Alright, I am 2 screens in, and I'm immediately annoyed by that enemy. Shielded and very good with its attacks. Thankfully, we have the power of streamer luck on our side, and we're never punished. What are those over there? The first one kind of looks like that bug grass Pokemon from Gen 5. The second one, I don't know, a mutated version of that. Level 10 out of 10 with that intro. I gotta agree, it's pretty good. What on earth are you supposed to do about that guy? Turn around and fight him? Lame. Watching Chugga's LP of Bowser's Inside Story feels like I'm 14 again. Is that something that he recently started doing? I don't remember how long ago that was. If that was a while ago or not. Definitely Swaddle. Yeah, that's the Pokemon I'm thinking of. I remember watching a fair amount of Sugar Conroy when I was younger, but I don't know, I kind of quickly moved on. I started to quickly realize that his sense of humor just wasn't exactly mine. I was always more the Proton John type anyways. Which was what made the Runaway Guys much more fun, but, I fell out of Chugga's content a while ago, and that was before whatever happened with him in the Feet Pictures incident. I don't even really want to know what happened there, considering that I, you know, no interest in the man anymore anyways. Oh, that looks like there's something over there. I'm going to go die for it now, I guess. If I must. Oh, sweet. My intuitions were correct. Just a ton of Swaddle. Cute. A couple of days ago we started it. Alright, well. Good to enjoy that. Bowser's Inside Story was actually the only one of the Mario and Luigi RPG games that I actually played. And it was pretty good. I gotta say I liked it a lot. It definitely has a very good... Oh, Robo Swaddle. Definitely has a very fun... Playing as Bowser is hella fun. I love that. Having Bowser's Showtime .mp3 is iconic. I love that so much. I think about it constantly for how it's just such a good delivery of a simple line. How could you not love arrogant King Koopa declaring it's showtime? And then, you know, the Mario and Luigi stuff was fun too, I guess. But, you know, for the fact that I actually enjoy it, it's pretty high praise for an RPG coming from me. I'm kind of the anti-RPG meister, so having one that good is nice. Plenty of good variety, actually having to plan out what your attacks and stuff are. Bootstrapping, 144p, struggling on your end. Oof, that's rough. I seem to have good connection over here. I've only dropped 30 frames total for this whole stream, so... But very least, I'm doing okay. Oh, hello, you look like you have something for me to do. The Quiz King, yes, okay. Give it a try, yeah. Cha-cha-cha, quiz power. I'm the Quiz King. Quizzes have no need for the rules of time and space. Pass all 15 of my questions, I shall bestow to you a relic of unbelievable power. Hell yeah. Ultimate quiz battle begin. Question 1. Who was the rival that wanted the cash prize the most? I mean, let's see. What really defines most? Forge Woman, I guess, explicitly stated that she wanted it, so we'll go with her. Alright. Question 2. Which of these simulations was not skippable? Radium Man, I don't think was skippable. Hunter Tower was long, so that definitely was. Red Mountain, okay, Red Mountain definitely wasn't. Back to the Totally Spies conversations about Inside Story is definitely the video game equivalent of fetishistic awakenings in children. Had a lot of sus stuff in it. I mean, aside from the obvious from Vor, I don't remember too much else in there, but at the same time, it wouldn't quite surprise me. Just going around Bowser's body enough is probably a good horror show for the senses and ideas. But still, this is one of the few times where an artist actually incorporating their fetish into the work actually worked out. It was a good game. I think it was enriched for being able to fight weird things inside of Bowser's body. It's not often you actually get to, fight germs and hemoglobin and shit. Which of these entry bosses was more than 1 health bar? I don't think Prism Woman. Arcane Man. Okay, no. So Aether Man, yes. Arcane Man, no? Shoe Man was definitely only 1. Lantern Man. Yeah, that was the Jack-o'-lantern. Had way too much health. Let's have the WG. Snack Basket. Okay, yeah, no, Snack Basket is definitely kind of the food consumption affliction kind of thing there. You're not wrong with that. Not sure what you, by WG. I don't know what the abbreviation on that one is. It's really funny to me that Disney made me a furry, but like not with any of the characters you're guessing. Was it Lady and the Tramp? Was it the dog? How many tokens does the Solar Siphon cost at the Magic Card Casino? I didn't even buy it, dude! 20? Alright, great. Which of these levels wasn't in Tier 12? The Power Factory. Uh-oh. Does Crash remember any of the names in this game? That's a good question. Undead Fortress. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was in Power Factory. Western Railway. That had like the million bosses. I don't think that was. Secluded Terminal. Don't remember what the hell Secluded Terminal was. Take a guess. Damn it. Okay. It's not the Dark Doctor from Treasure Planet, not a character from any of the movies. Picture on the Haunted Mansion ride of a woman who becomes a Catwoman when the lightning strikes. Okay. Alright, well, now I have to know. It's Google in time. Let's see. Disney Haunted Mansion. Oh, Haunted Mansion ride. And then let's see, the Catwoman? Maybe the Catwoman. We'll narrow it down a little further. Okay, I see. Hold on. Let me download this. Save image, downloads. WebP. WebP? Why has everything gotta be WebPs? Can't stand this modern internet anti-scraping shit. Just give me JPEGs. It's fine. Don't you dare jip me with a, instead of a JPEG, a JFIF. I'll rip your fucking nuts off. Alright, well, I saved the thumbnail, so it's not gonna be the highest quality, but This will get the point across. So I believe this is what Pig Serpent is referring to here at this point. I can kind of, I don't know, I can maybe see it. The Panther Lady is kind of cute. Lady herself is cute. The cat is also kind of cute, mysterious. I'm not really getting any sensational vibes, but all right, that's good to learn something about my friend. That's through a converter. I mean, yeah, I went ahead and shot it through paint.net, but still, it's an extra like 4 clicks. I don't want to do that. At least WebPs are in to convert, WebMs are bastards. Yeah, WebMs can be a big pain in the ass. Something much more stunning. At the very, oh, it was quite elegant, so that's nice. As you see them both overlaid. Oh yeah, definitely. You kind of get that lenticular effect going on. The transformation begins. I feel myself in heat. Did I just do that on stream? Alright, sure. Okay, which one wasn't here? Let's guess the terminal. No, okay. In 8th grade, something Kirby Beast of Driftwood, something Morty. It's Morty. Morty, we gotta go and end the conflict in Ukraine, Morty. Yeah, he's right. I don't know about that. It sounds difficult. I did just do that on stream. This is real life. Okay, well, we can't get it wrong 3 times in a row, right? There we go. What Gauntlet Hub can you talk to Groundman in? Why, that's the scrapyard. I told him to demolish the Temple of Light and Dark, and he still hasn't gotten around to it. How many tokens does Simulation Irrigation Irritation have? Okay, so that one, I'm trying to remember it. It was obviously a watery theme level. The one where it was pushing me around constantly. Four? Alright, 4. Which of these tier bosses was the correct boss appointed by Ernest Will? What do you mean the correct boss? Like, one that was meant to be there? Or one that didn't get to actually show up? Because Boki Lamira was not appointed. Regular Joe was tier 1. I guess I technically, according to the bases scene, I stole that one. Icebuster was, you know, the Mythbusters. So I guess it was Deathman then. Before reviews is getting fucked up by random shit and getting off to it. Oh yeah, what'd you say earlier about the... I saw, let's be real though, if Disney didn't make you a furry, it was either SWAT Cat, Star Fox, or Digimon. At least if you were a 90s or 2000s kid. All stuff the furries are into, don't think I've seen a furry with a specific attraction to Wookiees. There definitely are people with specific attractions to Wookiees, but I don't know, I guess they maybe wouldn't qualify themselves as furries. Oddly enough. You would have to go back to Gen X and see who was really into their Wookiee costume. Which of these entry bosses doesn't use a shield? Hodenki definitely does. Alorune. Alron woman? Nah. Glitz woman. She was one of the casino bosses, so it's pretty sure it's Alorane. Yeah, that was the flower lady. They literally have fur though. Yeah, but I don't know. Would you count being into shark women as furry, or would you count it as scaly? It's probably furry, but if you're really pedantic, you can definitely give it a scaly qualification only. Out of these special weapons, which is the least expensive to use? Oh, fuck, I haven't actually played around with these that much. Lantern Flare? No. Okay, well, we'll give it a shot now. But, well, I don't know. I actually, I don't think any of those sources in particular turned me furry. I also wouldn't consider myself a furry. I guess it was electric cable, okay. But, What does it mean for me if I don't consider myself furry, but can still find furry art attractive, perhaps stimulating even? To me, it was always just like I don't know. The furry part doesn't bother me, but the rest of the art appeals to the author's secretly embedded fetish. So like, what does that mean about me? I wouldn't qualify it as being furry, but I'm certain that many on the internet would contend otherwise. Or curious. That's the best answer. Bird, snakes, and bees qualify as a furry. Absolutely fine. Yeah. Just check E621, there are only 140 hits for Wookiees. Damn. Someone's got to get on that. Yeah, let's go, after this, let's go over to Discord, Pig Serpent, and we can convince our friend Dirk Knoll to draw more Wookiee pornography. Okay, so that's that one. Which gauntlet hub can you walk to the scrapyard? 140 is like nothing. That's not rookie numbers. That's Wookiee numbers. I can't believe you missed that one. Listen, people are allowed to be into whatever they want to be. Yeah, except Yetis. I gotta beef with you if you're into Yetis. What did Yetis ever do to you? Okay, so this was the electric cable. Didn't feel like it used that little, but I guess it did. Which of these entries don't use count bombs? Oh my god. That's literally, that could be a rhetorical question. Which entry didn't use count bombs in this contest? They're pretty abominable. Okay. Didn't miss it, gave you an opportunity to be funny. Thank you. Oh my god, you're so considerate. These entries didn't use count bombs. Okay, no, so the explosives factory was one with the OSHA problems, and there were definitely count bombs there. Wide Jopin, that had the Joes with no shields, and there was that one side room where Ivolkare kicked ass, and so did I. And I ate ass while he kicked ass, so that had count bombs. Rock Fortress and technical support are the ones I don't remember. Rock Fortress or technical support? Rock Fortress wasn't the one with, I recognized the name, but I don't quite remember what was actually in the level. I feel like the obvious answer would be technical support because it's like a tech thing, right? And, you know, that wouldn't have count, but maybe it would have count bombs. I'm gonna go with Rock Fortress. God damn it. Okay. We'll brute force our way through this eventually. Yetis gave me childhood trauma on 2 counts. One is probably ski-free, if I had to guess. Is the other one... are we counting the monster on Hoth and Empire Strikes Back as a Yeti? Because I can understand that one, too. That one gave me some trauma as well. It was very violent seeing... well, I don't think Luke got quite so mangled, but, you know, the other... B-side character getting absolutely shredded by that damn thing. Ugh. The levels, Sunpoint Castle, Rudolph, and Wampas. It was wrong. Okay, so Wampas. We were actually on board with that one. I can relate to you there, so. Yeah, Wampa, that thing, the original version, that thing was fucking terrifying. For a small child especially. Too bloody. And you can argue it definitely wasn't meant to be consumed by small children, but hey, if Star Wars is in the house, what do you expect to happen? And Rudolpha. Just mean Rudolph, like from Red-Nosed Reindeer? I'm trying to remember the Yeti from that. Oh, I think that might be the one I'm actually thinking of. Yeah, because wasn't Rudolph... Because that's the one I'm actually thinking of. Like, that was the one that's, like... Not... Well, I guess claymated, and, that one got into, like, ripping, like, people apart, didn't it? Like, wasn't that like really fucking intense for a children's Christmas special or a family Christmas special? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, oh my god, that's where that is from. Holy shit, it's been so long since I've watched that movie. That thing actually is horrifying. I can't believe that. I actually, hold on, now I need to look it up again, just to like really get that visual in my mind. Yeti, Rudolph, Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah! Yeah, that guy was scary. I don't know why, because they made him look goofy as much as possible, but like, I guess he just got really angry and like was, you know, threatening at times. I'm glad they toned him down a little bit for some of the remakes. And at the very least, I could say, you know, in favor of the Yeti population, Monsters, Inc. had probably one of the better Yeti depictions. Chill guy, served out snow cones. What's not to like? Then yes, that's what it was. It was the sound effects. Much like The Sims, the sound effects is what made it terrible. I will actually have to experience that again later just to remind myself of the trauma. It's been so many years since I thought about it. Ripped out all of his teeth. Hearing that Bumble was horrifying when I was young. Yeah. Not good. Not good at all. How many different items does the Lord of Much Joking sell? Okay, so that's the stupid Prog program. I shouldn't say stupid Mr. Prog. He was doing his job. I believe he sold 6. He's had 5 noisemaker badges and then one of the just specialty ones. Okay. Which entry was Flashman 85 silver favorite? Okay, so it was not Hit the Jackpot. I'm pretty sure that wasn't anybody's favorite. Wiley's Room of Weapons was... Well, actually, no. Access Core to Alpha was not... I don't believe that was Flashman's at all. Wiley's Room of Weapons was the Tier 9 puzzle room. That was 3rd favorite. Maybe that was gold favorite. Yeah, that was gold favorite, I'm pretty sure. Undead Fortress. I think that was silver favorite. I'm pretty sure that one was. Nice, okay. Hey, actually, speaking of Flashman, that just reminded me. We have an asset to change here. Where is it? Just click on an OBS. There it is. Okay. Doesn't stand out enough with all the various characters that I have. Bring back the live Flashman reaction, but this time he's happy. Yeah! Scariest ice guy from Santa Claus is coming to town. I refuse to watch that one. Ice guy, Santa Claus. Ice guy from Santa Claus? Okay. I think I'm yeah. Alright, I'm seeing the Ice King, like an Ice King. But, when I search this up, I get the shitty live-action Jack Frost, and then I get Snow Miser, so those are 2 very different things. Question 14. If there were 2 guys on the moon and one killed each other with a rock, would that be messed up or what? Correctamundo. Who am I? You're the Quiz King. Defeat at last, after 10,000 years. You might be stronger than all of us, the entire Quiz Clan. Perhaps you should be the Quiz King. Potential new Quizmaster, I bestow upon you this. Energy Saver Neo. I didn't even get the original Energy Saver. Reduce the cost of using special weapons. Updated model that only works with the weapons that didn't exist before the tournament. So why does that make it upgraded necessarily? If it doesn't work with half of the weapons, but only the other half? Washed up on our shores long ago. Perhaps you'll find a use for it. May you prosper eternally, stranger. I like the sound of that. I should probably go and spend those tokens, shouldn't I? I could do that off stream. There's no reason for me not to enjoy the game and all of its upgrades now. Thermae Man. Thermae Man? Sure. Nice guy from Santa Claus has speech and has a personality. Bumble's just a demonic creature that roars and assaults reindeer. Yeah, it was absolutely no humanization behind those eyes. It made it very hard to actually accept its presence. I think, you know, what I was definitely most afraid of, though, as a kid was proper... Okay, I just had to test if that hurt. Just, you know, proper adult scary thing. Oh, that's fun. Cooked eggies. Proper adult scary thing, Jaws. My dad's favorite movie is Jaws, and, man, as a child, did actually seeing Jaws on screen really freak me the fuck out. I was not happy with that. Yeah, I mean, that's the end of that thought, but I do remember very much being like, I couldn't be around in the living room sometimes when Dad wanted to watch his favorite movie because I just could not, I could not cope. I've watched the movie now, and, you know, it's not, you know, that bad anymore, but, you know, the things that scare you when you're a child. Now as an adult, I can appreciate the fact that, you know, the movie is made better by the fact that you don't see the shark for a while because they were having technical problems with getting it to work. So they only had it in a couple of shots where it was really necessary. Oh, come on. Don't get boiled alive. Instead, we just get a spike up our ass. Perfect. Good. Excellent. This is fun to have a nice hot spring level. I don't, it's been a long time since I've ever, immersed myself in a hot spring or a hot tub or anything similar to that. Like, probably my preteen years. It was actually the last time I was in, like, a hot tub or something. And hell, it was, like, definitely, like, child level before I was in, like, an actual natural hot spring. I don't necessarily... I mean, I kind of get the appeal. It can be nice to basically be what's in a warm bath, but I don't know if it's anything to completely lose one's mind over. Alright, you didn't see that. It's one of those things where if I go to Japan, sure, I'm going to go and do, you know, whatever foreigner-friendly onsen there is out there, but, it's not something that I'm like, ooh, I must go do it. Like, oh my god, I need to go and bathe in this culture. It's just like, yeah, you know, I figure I might as well. I'm there, right? So. Plus, I don't know, as someone who always tends to enjoy cold temperatures more than hot temperatures, I feel like being boiled alive is not exactly the thing I want to simulate. Okay, it's definitely more fun to dodge your way through that segment than to fight your way through it. Just scaring people with sharks is so bad, yeah, and then they started killing sharks in droves. Really not good for the whole ecology of everything. I'll forfeit that one. Actually, wait, no, I don't have to. I have, the cable, don't I? And I fucking hubris got me. Okay, good. Couldn't have just left one capsule behind. Yeah, wrote Jaws dedicated the rest of his life to shark conservation. Jaws also scary in the sense where the Hollywood bare-bones sequel movie trend started. Yeah, it sure did. You know, eventually we get masterpieces such as, you know... fuck. Hold on, I'm trying to come up with a good meme title. Jaws 5, the Dolphin Rivalry, and Jaws 6, this time, it's the Megalodon. Yeah, good old Hollywood cash grabs. Good to know that they're completely intergenerational. I'm glad I haven't gone and seen a movie in a very long time. It doesn't feel like there's much worth out there going to go see. Oh, alright, we got past the spike jump, everybody. We're gaming now. I was not confident Magnet Shockwave would actually take that out. I should have had more faith. Oh, and then Ice Wall. Nice. Glad I learned that earlier. Just scary because I watched it over COVID and it was the same thing. Why? Because people couldn't go out? Is that the joke? Aw, I thought I could make that. Just for revenge, having the same damn shark literally talking to Brody family like a serial killer. Like, what the fuck? I mean, didn't you see the tagline? This time it's personal. Spark Chaser, take care of this for me. Shouldn't I be getting electrocuted right about now? Is Ice Wall gonna do anything? No, it's just gonna freeze that up. Is there a more clever way to do this? I doubt it. Alright. Magnet Beam, do your thing. They moved states and he followed them. I should have just hung around Shamu. That would have worked, yeah. I mean, you could make a deal with the orcas. They're smart enough for that. They'll understand. I mean, if they also really didn't want to deal with it, they could have just moved to a landlocked state, too. Go move to, like, you know, Montana. I don't think Jaws can follow you there. Although, I don't know, maybe Jaws would find a way to get up and, follow you through your drains. He'll take a page out of the Gator handbook, and all of a sudden, you know, he'll crawl out of your toilet. Give you a Floridian handshake, as it were. Yep, well, didn't make that. Icarus launch? Yes, get me up here. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, not too bad on the invisible blocks, although now I have to... Okay, that's... Alright, well, cool, great. Anyways. Ohio there, Ilvo. What brings you to this extra Sugoi super kawaii stream? Oh god, that's a long checkpoint away back. Tiger, elephant, or Cape buffalo hunting, killing your entire bloodline actually makes sense. Okay. Oh wait, no, they moved to a landlocked state and then Jaws appears in their wine glass like he's Clash from JoJo. That's pretty good. Imagine having Jaws as your stand, though. That would be pretty fun. I mean, I'm sure there's a band called, like, Shark Attack or something that would be infinitely more appropriate. But, you know, that's how you could justify basically having a Jaws on command. Well, actually, hold on. There's a band called Shark Attack. There's a fucking furry album from Lapbox Tracks called Shark Attack. And a game called Shark Attack. That's where you could use it. That's how you could get it. Here, we found the Jaws JoJo tie-in, everybody. We just have to get permission from the furry artist. How hard could it be? Okay, don't die here this time. Fuck that M-Tank. Ain't worth it. Oh my god, that could have ended... That could have been such a blunder. Shark that can teleport into any liquid. Oh wait, shit. How far is that? I was thinking of part 4. Because I mistook it for Aqua there for a second. I only got to part 5 in JoJo. And then I just kind of forgot about it. Wait, what? What am I supposed to do here? Okay, well that doesn't help me. Okay, so there's the electricity. Ice wall didn't do anything. I mean, I guess I could just... That does not feel like a real solution to the puzzle, but sure. Okay, hell of a lot going on in that room. Not sure if I'm into it. Okay. Flash is in part 5. Alright, I must have just forgotten about it then. It's been too long. I assumed, yeah, that's the checkpoint respawn area. Okay, I haven't seen the token yet, which is mildly concerning. Hopefully I see it eventually. I do like the Joe's throwing towels. It's a very cute aesthetic touch. Was ignoring the ice ball platforming challenge. I definitely am, yeah. I've done enough of them so far. I don't need more. And I immediately forgot that was hot water. Damn. Oh, yeah. I remember that now. I remember that now. Now that you described the whole now that you described the JoJo pissing scene, the JoJo pissing drama. Now I remember why what that stand was. Ow. Rude. The stage kind of feels like Acid Man's, but with a lot less focus on spikes and a lot more focused on enemies, but still also focused on spikes. Fuck. Don't fuck. Fuck! I swallow the water and all the enemies get frozen and become standable. Yeah, they do, but like... Only... Huh. For some reason, my brain was only registering that as at the surface of the water and not underwater, because I swear I had tried that while completely underwater at some point, and it didn't take. Alright. Getting a little bit done with this stage. Alright, come on, Wreck-Can. Wreck-Can! I was just praising you and how good you were. Don't do this to me. There we go. Kill that guy. Yeah, this stage has way too many enemies for its own good. Holy shit, this is a lot. I don't really have a chance to think. Nothing in there? Okay. Just a shortcut. I guess I'll take it. Acid Man, you'll be here all week. But Acid Man shouts the chemistry word. I have to love him. You haven't even taken the upper route. I guess I didn't. Just went down. Down. Let's see. In other topics, I have a zit growing in my ear. I know. Fascinating stuff. And it's painful. And I use this as an opportunity to bring up a good question. What's the most painful place, in your opinion, or the worst place in general, in your opinion, to have a zit of some kind? Because I would posit that in the ear is the second worst place to have a zit. It's painful, it's hard to get at, it's hard to squeeze, to relieve the pain. And you generally just have to wait there until your body just sorts it out. It's pretty bad. I would say the only worst place is on the inner thigh, because I don't know why, for some reason, those fuckers really hurt. I have had zits on just about every single place in my body, and none has ever hurt worse than just having a big fucking zit, big old red zit on one's thigh. It sucks. Okay, what is this boss doing? Okay, cool. Just deleting me from existence. Sweet. I also do not enjoy the stage. Yeah, I'm not really having so much fun with it either. Tip of the tongue. Have you had a zit on the tip of your tongue? I feel like I've definitely had a zit in my mouth before. That's definitely happened, but I don't feel like I've ever had one on my tongue. That would be pretty bad. Zit on your head, the other one. Yeah, that could be pretty bad. I haven't quite experienced that yet. I have experienced the unfortunate ball zit, though. That one's not actually... That one, surprisingly, was not that bad. It was... I mean, it was a little painful, but it was fairly easy to squeeze and sit through, and bullshit, there was no hitbox there anymore. I did not deserve to get hit by that. Ballinitis twice. Ballinitis. Get myself off of Google Images first. Inflammation of the glands. Interesting. I don't think that maybe quite counts. It sounds like it's more of a... By the AI overview, an overgrowth of microorganisms, yeast, that might normally live there. That does not sound like a zit to me. Also, yeah, okay, fucking, just get this boss over with. I don't know. Magnetic shockwave now? Yeah, there we go. I do not like you, sir. You move around far too much, and you have way too much health. You have crazy immunities. Alright, well, whatever. I guess now that he's cold, he'll take damage from the fucking ice wall. Goodbye, we're done. Don't need to think about this level ever again. Google Images by default. We were looking up a little bit earlier images of various Yetis because of childhood trauma. We were talking about how the Yetis from Star Wars, from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, were very, very traumatic for the source material that they were supposed to be from. But then at the very least, the Monsters Inc. Yeti was nice, so it balances out. I missed the tokens. I did miss the token. Damn. Don't just Google something without clarification. I've been on the internet for just as long as you have. I know what I'm doing. Besides, it's not on stream, and that's the important part. Being on stream is the important part to not, you know, automatically exposed. I can handle other stuff that's come on my way. I remember, look, the most disgusting thing I've ever seen has been following a 4chan live post of somebody talking about how they have this one brown spot on their carpet from all the cum that they've accumulated there over the years. And doing various, hey B, what should I do with this kind of thing, between, you know, the typical of pasting it, trying to clean it, that kind of thing. The trying to clean it was great because they did the typical idiot thing on the internet of falling for mixing bleach with ammonia to try and clean it, and yeah, that worked out about as well as you might think. Also, ooh, pretty level. Lots of soap. Lots of speed. I like it. This is very neat. Let me turn the music down a little bit. It's a bit loud in my... Well, it's actually not that loud. It's just very high frequency. So anyways, that's all to say that I can stomach basically whatever the internet can throw at me. There's very few things that I'm just like, no, I can't do this. it was on stream, that would an instant ban. Yeah, it would have been a complete, you're out of here. Go stream on Kick, idiot. And you say you should upgrade to the one who made Rockman CX, dude. Level slaps, by the way. Was it... Who made Rockman CX? Was it the author of this level, or is it the last level? Okay, yeah. I remember seeing a bit of your stream here, Ilbo, and I'm getting the assignment now. I don't know why I rapid tapped it. I could have just held it down. Plague Knight vibes from this. Oh, true, actually. I have to... Okay. Hey, confession time. Plague Knight was my least favorite level from Shovel Knight. But there were still aspects of it I did adore. And so this is actually a really fun, almost, expansion on that, on the ideas from that. So this is actually pretty hype as hell. I'm loving the clean. It's not every day that the Mega Man universe introduces you to a robot master obsessed with cleaning things. Can you, like, get hit, please? Are you invincible to damage? No, you just have a very fucked up hitbox. Oh my god. He nearly zeroed to death me, motherfucker. Okay, anyways. To clean you can just use some soap. We're in the perfect level for that, then. Author of the hot spring level. Ah, I see. Worst thing I've ever seen on the internet is the image titled "The Bloated Centipede." It's not what you think it is. To look it up. I've been warned. Well, if you insist, I will look it up. Alright, well, Google is returning some very safe images of just centipedes. So, I guess I'll have to try and do some deeper digging later on. For good old cursed content. As we discussed yesterday, I'm a slut for cursed content. You gotta give it to me. I cannot possibly resist. Ow. Oh, cool. Alright, so now we're back into, now we're into Jump Knight territory. Just what I wanted. Rage games in my Mega Man. I have never played Rage games in my life. I never will. There's no point in it. I will not get mad at them because they're trying to make me mad. But now if you're putting it in my Mega Man game, ooh, I don't know. I don't know about that one, buddy. As if when Crash became Peter Griffin in that one meme. What the... meme? Or am I thinking of something else? Alright, let's see. Okay, I think I remember watching you here, Ilvo, trying to Cuphead it out. Oh, I mistaked. Yeah, I made a mistake. Okay. Well, damn. Almost. Oh, don't Google X. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably the one time Google's AI image flooding has saved you from mental scarring. I will look it up. I will look it up this weekend, and I will report back on Monday. There's no point in going through life without a couple of mental scars. They give character, after all. What the fuck? That's jank. That didn't work. It's kind of like the, you know, the smooth versus wrinkly brain debate. You know, are you smarter for having fewer wrinkles or more wrinkles? And the answer is more wrinkles. But the smooth brain prequel will insist that because smooth is aerodynamic and aesthetically beautiful, that, they're superior, when they are clearly not. Therefore, a brain with more scars is also, more appealing by the transitive property. Oh shit, that one's bouncy. It got me. I wasn't paying attention. Hey Luigi, how much attention are you paying right now? Oh god, it's the Met Job brothers. Yeah, I'll delete you with extreme prejudice. That sounds good. At least these guys finally get a more appropriate incarnation than just randomly shooting up, like, dust bullets at me. So that's a really cool use of this enemy. Wait, what am I supposed to do for that? Uh-oh. Not that, that's for sure. That was the wrong option. Fuck it, tank it, just get the token. Yeah! Inelegance wins. Oh, of course it's not safe for stream. I would not be that stupid. Couldn't just DP the 4-tile jump naturally. Yeah, I figure why bother? Unlike my brain, which needs scars to be, beautiful and characteristic and all that good stuff, my legs don't quite need scars for that. Alright. Enemies, get out of the way. I don't need you here anymore. In fact, you could argue I never needed enemies here. Ooh, those count as projectiles. Nice. Okay. Okay, and this is also the objectively safer way to get up here. I say that. Okay, just do that. Can I not? No, I can't. That's the only way I can dispatch of the enemy, so. I want to slide through the boxes. There we go. Take it. Some of the other images that were gathered for the cursed image that also included cream of mushroom soup, replace all the mushrooms with ants. Cream of ant soup. My word, I think there's an ant in my soup. Oh, okay, those just sync up. Cool. He has headphones on, chat. It's over. Yeah, I can't really hear anything but the game, It can't give the haters any attention. Alright. Power line. Oh, gee, I wonder what I'm supposed to do in this room. Actually, I know what to do in this. I was gonna pull out fucking Rush Bite. I was gonna give it a chance to sign. I'll just use Break Dash instead. I remember seeing in the roulette was Breadwinner's and an MS Paint fetish art of a character with inflated knees. Hey, wait a minute, hold on. We were actually talking about this in my friend's chat the other day. Maybe not the other day, but a couple weeks ago. Yeah, there's all the deviant art, giant knee fetish guy. Those are some of my favorite images to talk about because of how just abominably stupid they are. Okay, cool. Not a whole lot of space to deal with that guy. What's the purple water supposed to be? Unprocessed liquid soap. It's Robo-Lean. That shit got codeine in it. That's why it slowly kills you. Could also be infused with some Grimace Shake. I'm not quite certain. But I'm willing to stick with the lean theory. Oh my god, this... This is more annoying than Joe's. Get out of here. It's not Grape Shoto, chat. I mean, today on YouTube, I watched a guy. Any of you are familiar with the ostensibly chemistry YouTuber Nile Red? He made a video just the other day on his second channel, Nile Blue, of making Pop Rocks at home, which involved him failing at doing basic cooking, but using a high pressure reactor to take a typical candy mixture of sugar, corn syrup, and lactose, and adding methylanthranilin from a okay, well, I guess I missed something up there. I'll guess I'll die. Pouring methylanthranilin from a comically standard chemicals barrel into that, and making some delicious grape Pop Rocks from it. I actually learned something from that. I always thought the Pop Rocks got their popping from like a chemical reaction that might be producing carbon dioxide as like you wet it and maybe like a base and an acid come together. But no, apparently it's just that you make the candy and you stir it around under high pressure carbon dioxide, letting it solidify. And as your saliva melts the sucrose, it just lets out the high pressure carbon dioxide, creating the popping effect. As the high pressure turns into low pressure. I didn't know that. I thought for sure it would be like just a real chemical reaction taking place in your mouth, rather than one that was, just facilitated by dissolution. It's a cool video. Would definitely recommend watching it, even if you're not, super into the chemistry stuff, like I am. Okay, let me try to land on this. There we go. I'll pause and I'll catch up on chat. Purple liquid is melted Gengar's. I guess that's why it's poisonous, but it's not ghostly enough. Can't believe Gengar's poison type is actually helping him out. I want to tell Ilvo Kari about the plants and crack thing from yesterday. Yeah, so Ilvo, is your take on if you feed a plant... Wait, hold on. I have to remember exactly what it was so I can say it correctly. If you put a plant on crack cocaine, is that the equivalent of basically snorting human flesh? I'll be waiting for your answer. I don't know how I missed the platform. That's just how I do. Platform, it feels very easy to fall off of. What? I got me token. That's all that really matters. Oh, not you again. Because I believe as the, going with yes final answer? Well, you agree with Grimspecs then, because with the conversation we had basically amounted to, if cocaine comes from the coca plant, then logically speaking, that would be kind of like feeding a plant back its own, some of its own serum, some of its own, what it's made out of. But I felt that was more of an answer. The better answer was to say no, because that's essentially maybe feeding a plant. Okay, how did I bounce off the semi-solid platform? It's more of like feeding a plant, plant essence rather than, like plant skin. It's, there would have to be some kind of consumable equivalent for humans, like human essence, which I think we've agreed was something along the lines of sweat, musk, and or piss. But since humans don't properly have pheromones, it's kind of hard to tell. That was a question that completely broke you yesterday. Uh-oh. Focus time. Yeah! Only one spike damage and her. Oh, fuck. The Mets are getting me, though. This is a long fucking slide section. It's sick as fuck, though. One might even call it clean. Ooh, one might even call that shit clean. Ow. Alright, well, cleanliness is over now. I fucking jumped over the... I jump over the bounce platform. Good job. Still can't believe that was the question that completely broke you yesterday when we were talking about animal dicks for like 40% of the stream. You could have just used breast milk. That's, was that really the essence of human beings? I suppose you could argue that's how we got nurtured on. I don't know. The conclusion we came to would be like feeding yourself human scabs. No, that was the conclusion that you came to, sir. I would much more agree with my theory of, you know, piss, musk, vomit, sweat, all of those fluids I think are human essence a lot more. They're the 3 perfect ingredients for the for superhuman little girls. Please note that was a Powerpuff Girls reference and not anything else more horrifying than that. Bounce, 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 bounce. What the fuck are you hearing? You're hearing Peak Crash Icarus. Just tune it out if you want the Mega Man. It's fine. I'm sure it's possible. Ah, I get how I'm supposed to do that section now. Alright, well, let's go through this section again. Also, kind of just realizing how much instant death is actually on this section. Kind of a lot for something fast-paced that you'll have to go and do multiple times. I guess at least there's no knockback, so it's not that bad. Oh, Vado! Yeah! Also, I don't think I mentioned it once, but I especially like the Burstman-like graphics here. Burstman is a very cool stage that does not get appreciated often enough. Side note, from that series of vertical screens barely level, Zoomer Crash plays a Lekman stage for the first time and says it gives him Rage Game vibes. Now what part... Oh, wait, hold on. I remember the comment. I don't remember what exactly was giving me the Rage Game vibes. I think it was something just like popping out of nowhere. I don't know. Lekman stage is doable. I like the vertical section in a Lekman stage. It's not that bad. Just like, you know, jump quickly. LMAO. It's definitely that bad when it's your first time playing through. I've watched several people do it for the first time, as they are not having a good time with it. Oh, another teleporter. Whee. There's more level to be had here. I see a mournful look in your eyes, a curiosity. If you are wondering about the ruins, much of the isles were damaged long ago when a great evil manifested here. We fought hard to seal that beast away, but our small civilization was never the same. I feel that continuing to exist among the ruins pays respect to what we lost from that demon's rage. Okay, well, something destroyed, y'all. Good to know. Quickening 3D. Phase on Mother Brain. And following the screens higher up in the beginning of the level. Oh, yeah. Well, there was the one thing. It shunted me backwards, and, like, I slid down all the way back. And that made me feel like it. But, you know, I guess a Lekman stage did do that a couple of times, huh? I see what you mean. Anyways, funny MaGMML3 level time, but in 3D. I don't remember this exactly being how MaGMML2 played out. Ah, this is gonna get interesting. Alright, I like it. This is technically impressive, if nothing else. Oh, fuck. It's these things again. I didn't need these to be brought back from Temple of Light and Dark, but in 3 dimensions. They should have stayed back there where they belonged. I guess now at least there's only one one block in which they can actually cause harm. It is a banger intro, though. That is exactly what I would want in a preview of my level. Whoa. Okay, so that's a reflection up here? Not super clear. Oh god. Go, go, go. Okay, so so it's just behind the walls? Is that? I'm guessing. The 3D perspective is fucking me up a little here. Oh, ye gods. I feel like this maybe deserves a motion sickness teleporter. Alright, water shield it is then. Cool. Ah, it was a trap. I see. Quickening for the revenge, the lasers start coming from other applications on your computer. I can't wait for the first 4th dimensional level Mega Man game, where you actually start having to go through cross sections of different 3D stages to progress. You're really ill-equipped for it, but you know that's why it got last place. Okay, another one of these sections. Okay, I think an inherent desire to rush through is not serving me well here. I actually have to use, gasp, my brain. I don't wanna, but I guess that's what we've been forced to do. Think about where I want to jump next. How the hell did I get down there? Oh, whatever. Let's see. Okay. Okay, sure. Bro fell for the power-up trap. Yeah, I did. It just looked very delicious. Speaking of things that are not delicious, I had another good question for the stream. Does anybody else find that breakfast to be the worst that breakfast is the worst meal of the day? Or at the very least, it's the most difficult one to decide on what you want to eat? I feel like this is a very controversial opinion. Whenever I ask my friends about this, they're like, no, breakfast is like cash. What are you talking about? I'm like, no, breakfast is fucking cringe. Especially with American breakfast, like shit. If we're not talking about hot breakfast, we're just restricted to cold breakfast. We have like yogurt, cereal, and I don't know, maybe breads with like jelly, butter, that kind of thing. We get to hot breakfast, and it's like, okay, we're still just restricted to like toast, maybe a couple of warm like deli meats, and corn hash. Corn hash is good, don't get me wrong, but I don't want it every day. And then, God, what else do I not want out of breakfast? I can't think of anything besides that. It's pretty much just eggs and warm meat. Like I don't want that. I need more variety. I need more options to choose from when I'm having breakfast. That's why I like lunch and dinner so much better. There's more flavors you can actually use, more ingredients that you can actually take advantage of. At least, you know, for socially acceptable breakfast. Eat whatever you want whenever you want. I am an adult. I could do that. Breakfast foods are just so much more economical. so why would I not do that for the morning? Plus, they're also very fast, unlike other foods. But just because I hate it doesn't mean I'll stop eating it. It's the convenient thing to do, so I locked myself into the normalcy trap. Decision-wise, it's pretty easy for me because either Eggo waffles or pancakes for you. Well, it's good that you have yourself locked into a couple of choices there. I try to include variety in my breakfast by I have cereal around the house, I have yogurt around the house, I have bagels that I could, toast and put some cream cheese, jelly on there if I want to. I have a couple of, like, the microwave breakfast, biscuits and shit like that I could do. I could whip myself up a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if that's what I want. But, like, still, breakfast gets too monotonous for me too quickly. I'm not a fan. I still feel like I've run out of options just after only a couple days. And it's like, I haven't actually run out of options, but it sure feels like it. Yeah, I'm just kind of brute forcing my way through this. I've perhaps lost a little bit of interest in dodging all the lasers. Breakfast is carb central. I like carb central though. Carbs are good. I'm Italian. It's part of my blood to eat carbs constantly. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I don't know. Outside of meat, even if you get nice diner breakfast, it's still like, well, there's meat, there's eggs, yeah, there's pancakes, French toast, I guess. If you want anything else outside of that, you gotta go outside of the American breakfast, which is fine, but when you live in America, it's not common, so it's kind of hard to come by. I would eat shakshuka for breakfast. That'd be pretty cool, but it's not served very often in America. Egg cheese bacon with pepper is good in the morning. Yeah, I guess it's pretty good. I don't know. I just would still rather have just about anything else from lunch. Dessert during your supposed real meal. Shout out to the East Coast for the abundance of diners. Yeah, true, I guess, but I'm already waking up at 7:30 to go to my job at 9 a.m. I couldn't possibly get up any earlier. There's no way in hell I'm doing that. And on the weekends, well, I don't know, I want to sleep in until 11, and then, oh, look at the time. It's 11 a.m., 12 p.m. I can get lunch. It's sure is a great time for lunch right now. I can get all sorts of other savory things involving different vegetables, meats, proteins. That's exactly what I would want. And eat carbs and carbohydrates. Yeah, exactly. What ails you? What makes you unable to enjoy carbohydrates? Hope it's not a disease of some kind, like IBS or something. That would be tragic. Gets up at 7:30 for his job at 9. Yeah, I am you for real, because the issue, it would not take me that long to get up anymore. Like, I'm a bit more of a morning person than I used to be. I'm still not, but the reason it takes me so goddamn long to get into work, and mind you, I also walk to my work. It's only like a 15-minute walk from my apartment to my workplace. The reason it takes me so much time in the morning is because I am beholden to the shitter in the morning. I am at the behest of my colon when I get up out of bed. And some days it takes only maybe 20 minutes to get out of there. Other days it takes about an entire hour, and I still wish I had more time. I just have a very, uncooperative digestive system, I guess you could suggest. And so that's why I need so much time in the morning to do functionally nothing. Waking up at 11, going to bed at 3. Yeah, that used to be me when I had that luxury. But, the realities of early university classes, graduate school, and then a real job kind of came into play, and now it's harder for me to do that. Hell, even if I go to bed at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. at least, and on the weekends, which I still regularly do, my body just now naturally wakes up at 9 a.m. or maybe 10 a.m. if I'm having a good day, because again, I'm at the behest of my colon, and I can't do anything else about it. And then once I wake up, I'm up. I don't know how to nap. I physically don't know how to do so. I can't nap. It's terrible. Ah, you're on a diet. An exercise journey. Well, wish you luck on that. It does sound like a keto diet. I know a coworker who's doing that currently. I don't know. I've never tried those kinds of very specific diets. I know that keto is one of the ones that was like actually supposedly a little bit more legitimate than the other fad diet type stuff. But I don't know. For me personally, I literally just started slowly eating less, like taking like a couple of, like if I were to have a full plate of pasta, I put like maybe 2 or 3 scoops back, and then I just eat until I'm like satisfied, but not full, and like that helped me lose weight. I lost like 20 pounds this year, or in the last, but in like really the last year or so. So, I don't know, that's what works for me. Keto's working for you. I hope it does. Gotta get stuff for tomorrow, Crash. Want you to play through 4 stages. Peace out. Nice seeing ya. Probably closing out stream soon anyway. I think I have about 1 level left in me anyways. Everybody take how long it takes to need sleep. 7 or 8 hours. Doesn't set my alarm some days. I mean, yeah, I don't do so on weekends, but I'm on a natural schedule, so unfortunately, I'm just bound to it. Being up early does wonders for your mental state. Yeah, I bet it does. I would love to actually be able to stay up as late as I want during the weekdays instead of having to actually get up at not the crack of dawn, but pretty early. I'm not a morning person. I would love to be able to go to bed at 1. If I had my perfect schedule would be to go to bed at 1 a.m. and wake up around 8 or 9 a.m. every day. That would be great. But alas, I am a bit of a, well, I'm not a wagey, but I am a salary-y, so. These islands first formed, they were teeming with life and volcanic activity. It was difficult to build temples that would resist the onslaught of smog and magma. Smagma. That effort paid off, I suppose. The shrine's in excellent state, even to this day. Hollow Elysium by that entity girl. Alright. According to YouTube's game direction system, it's supposed to be Mega Man ZX. It just works. It gets close enough. I like seeing how YouTube's AI hallucinates into thinking which exact Mega Man game this is. Okay, so I only have access to these. Interesting. We got some Marble Garden Zone stuff too. Alright, I can fuck with that. Too cocky with the amount of food and carbs to the point where it just blew up on gases one day. Damn. Thankfully, I don't really have that issue, but I am lactose intolerant, so I do have to watch that. I can't tell you how many times I've been out and been like, oh, fuck, I don't have my pills. Oh, well, I'll just suffer. It's fine. I gained a lot of weight during, college. As the saying goes, with the whole freshman 15 type of thing, I definitely took on the, I think I took on the freshman 15, and then I became a freshman in graduate school, so that was another 15, so a total of a freshman 30, so I was at a nice, a chunky 210 for myself, 215. Now I'm finally back down towards like 190, and, attempting to approach 185 for shits and giggles. I'd be happy where I am, but, I don't know. The fact is, I'm also just, like, not... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have taken that. The fact is that I'm also, like, not as, hungry for food as I used to be anymore. My appetite is smaller. So, I might, actually be able to drop a couple more pounds. Can't eat too much. Rice, beans, skitty potatoes, egg-baked stuff, milks, actual milk and cheese. Well, those are at least pleasant things to eat. I like most of those. You can make a hella good rice and beans. Red beans and rice is a damn good food, especially if you spice it up with all the, Louisiana vegetables out there. Like, you get a nice red bell pepper, the onion, and some celery. I believe that's Louisiana's trinity of not spices, but, aromatic vegetables, as it were. It's some damn good stuff. I love me some red beans and rice. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Huh. Am I just supposed to float this way? Oh, okay, these are air channels. Got it. Does the sound effect for this weapon irritate anybody else's ears? Maybe I'm just sensitive to high frequencies, but this is actually kind of like a little bit much for me to take in. Something about it is just not agreeing with me. Right, one area down. Unusual for a rebel to not only infiltrate the main building, but to manage to destroy a system core. Yeah? No one has made it this far before. Why do you wish to rebel against the perfect life that has been designed for you? Okay, HAL 3000. Well, I suppose it does not matter. I doubt that you will make it much farther. That's what you know. Uh-oh. Time to switch to the D-pad. I need proper 8-way directional controls. Analog stick ain't gonna cut it. Only one type of the above mentioned on your plate. Ooh. Yeah, that is rough. That's hard to stick to. I can't quite imagine that. Hey, little devil eye in the corner. You're not ominous at all. On the bit crust version of a dog scratching their ear. Yeah, it definitely does. And as just as rapid too. I think I like the color palette for I think I like Crash's color palette for Electric Cable the best. It's very nice. I mean, it's basically just the same as me normally, but a little bit more green. And I think that's a nice touch. Hey! Ah. Functioning exactly like 02's cable. Not well. Apparently I can't stick onto that wall for whatever reason. I guess I'll stick onto this box. Ow. Alright. Well. Got through good enough. That's all it takes. Yeah, no, that is nice for you, Grim, having a freelance schedule. I mean, I assume it is also a bit stressful considering freelance work has, you know, the downside of being inconsistent at times. But yeah, the schedule is definitely a perk. Ooh, this is very Celeste-coded. Going fast, I think slightly higher jumping. Having to climb the mountain. I like it. I still, honestly, I do prefer, even for how much I complain about the fact that 9 to 5 is, you know, annoying to get up early. I do like the consistency in my life. I like a consistent schedule. Having a good routine is very it is very helpful to my mental health. I don't crave variety in that sense. Nothing would make me more upset than not knowing what I'm going to be doing that day, generally speaking. I don't even know exactly what I'm doing that day. It doesn't have to be quite to the, I mean, let's be brutally honest here. It does not have to quite be to the level of, you know, like, what autistics would prefer for a routine schedule. But having a routine is still nice. Choose. Okay. It's you can eat. To condimented though. Veggies and fruit are a must. Obviously, yeah, they are pretty good. I mean, meat will help you get there with the protein. Yeah, it's mostly the carbs and the sugar is definitely the hardest thing to cut out. You know, even just the slightest little snacks and treats, especially, you know, American snacks and treats, full of sugar, corn syrup, all that good stuff. Calorie dense as hell. Instant conversion to fat. Very hard to you know, not get sucked into. Black coffee. Ugh, well, enjoy that. I can't stand me coffee. Coffee smells great, but disgusting to me. I can't stand bitter flavors generally, so coffee is not something that Crash can stand. Okay, well, it doesn't help that the two weapons that I want to use are not the one, or that I'm allowed to use, are not on my damn weapon wheel, so. If you enjoy it, have fun with it, but yeah, not my thing. I'm more of a tea person. But even then, I tend to just wake up naturally instead. Just because it's, I don't know, it was one of those things. I never wanted to have a dependency on a hot drink in the morning. Mostly because I'm usually running behind in the morning. And it was like, yeah, you know, I maybe shouldn't involve brewing something into my routine. That could take up an extra... Brewing something and then letting it cool down. That could take an extra several minutes that I just frankly don't have. Ow, my eyes. Hey, Boo Beam Trap. Nice. I did retail before, it's just not for a guy like me. Oh, God, yeah. Pure customer service would be a fucking nightmare. I hate nobody more than the public. But you guys are great. Yeah, no, my job still involves a degree of customer service, but at the very least, it's like university customer service. So the caliber of what you have to deal with, the bullshit that you have to deal with is slightly less. I mean, you still get a bunch of people with dumb shit being like, what do you mean I can't just poison myself with carbon monoxide gas? I need to do it for my procedure. It's very important. Don't you understand how research works? But at the very least, it's usually not arguing over a simple thing like, ma'am, that sale ended 2 weeks ago. No, you can't get a 50% discount just because that your friend told you to talk to this manager that used to work here, you know, 2 years ago. Oh, right, the shoes. It must be the shoes. Oh, crap, I have to get used to quick switching. Okay. No. Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. I kept switching it. Damn it. Fine, I guess I'll just pause. It didn't work either. This is gonna take a while. I do not have hand-eye coordination for that kind of thing. Okay. No, that wasn't gonna work. I panicked there. I should have just brought the shoes back out. Alright, get rid of use. Oh yeah, the polar vortex does that. I forgot it has a gravity effect to it. After about paying off monthly student loans, got a birthday and Christmas, help boosting finance to a little bit of a degree. Yeah, I mean, that does help. It's, if that's all you got, that's not actually too bad, but, you know. Usually there's also a factor of rent in there, and that tends to be the more difficult thing. You know, in order to live on my own like this, it, would require a little bit more than that, but a retail job wouldn't pay for it either, so. Just float over there? No. So wait, what am I supposed to do? I guess, okay, I could have cabled my way onto that platform. Alright. This is very awkward for someone to do for someone who does not know how to do quick switching naturally. All right, there we go. That was a rough section for me. Ow, 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 ow. Doom Remaster, not spent money on other games, infinite content. True. That's the best kind of game, the infinite content game. For that exact reason. You get to just play it without spending more money on it. What's not to love? Alright, 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 alright. Making a clown show of myself here. Fuck. One day we'll get past the lyrics. That is one thing I do have some very strong privilege for. I don't have college loans to pay off, which is so choice. I mean, I was able to get scholarships for most of it, but not having to be doomed with private university fucking debt is insane, especially for someone of my working class background. Getting a 90% ride from scholarships is a godsend. I will be forever thankful and acknowledge that position. Not take it for granted. Oh, that's death in that corner. Awesome. Yeah, 10.5 grand could be a lot worse. I mean, hypothetically, if the university I went to, I was just paying full sticker price for it, which, if that's what they were offering, I would not have gone to that university. But the full sticker price for 4 years of the university I went to, that would have been 7 times 4. That would have been roughly $280,000. Yeah, not happening. Would have definitely been going to a smaller state or liberal arts school instead, and just trying to figure out a chemistry degree from there. Ow. Uh-oh, bad idea. Yeah, STEM degrees don't even really pay for themselves that well. I mean, it's not anymore, at least. I mean, yes, you get access to, you know, certain jobs that do pay fairly high, but, like, still. Usually a bachelor's degree, like, what, you might be starting off making, like, 50, 60K a year, and, well, then you have so much to pay for rent, which is expensive nowadays, and then you got so much to pay for, so much to pay for rent, so much to pay for that, so much to pay for college loans, which are going to be expensive because of the school that you went to. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get out of that trap if you're stuck in it. Very fortunate that my dad was able to work a bunch of overtime to make up the difference, which, yeah, I've thanked him for that profusely in recent years. Being like, no, well, actually, yeah, I really appreciate it. I recognize that was not fucking easy for you now. I really understand it. Knew it was always a very fortunate gift, but I didn't quite understand how fortunate of a gift it was. Until, you know, recently all the statistics about money and college debt started coming to play, where it's like, oh, wow, this is, like, actually horrible. I would be stuck with that forever. I have a colleague who's, like, in her late 40s or early 50s, and she was like, yeah, I only recently paid off all my college debts a few years ago. And it's like, seriously? Like, for when you went to college, too? Damn, that's disturbing. I can't imagine if it was for when I went to college now, what the prices would be. LA or you tackle handle this myself. Most stuff I ended up obtaining wasn't even from college, work opportunities with your dad. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what art school tends to be like for that, but it was always kind of, you know, the outside impression being that you pick up art talent. Art skills mostly come from practice rather than book learning. And straight up self-taught when it comes to video editing. Yep, cheers, same here. I'll drink to that, bro. Allows me to properly introduce myself. I am Impresaria, a management system of Elysium. It's my job to maintain perfection. Oh, I saw this little edgy the hedgy boy, girl, whatever, back in a little stream. I recognize this. I am surprised a rebel was able to make their way to the heart of the city. It is disgraceful. I will correct this error. I must make everything perfect. Please cooperate and lay down your weapons so you may blah 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 blah. Continue your rebellion. Well, re-educate you by force. Okay, dude, whatever. Hey, Toadman, help me out here. Thanks. I'll take that. It's not quite an L-tank, but it's something. Alright, so this is not a weapon to use against you. At least not yet. I believe this is the last level for the Mega Gauntlet level. Good start for next stream. Indeed, before I can get salty about anything. We'll start it off with my favorite Mega Gauntlet levels. Oh my god, okay. This is not very responsive to a control. Alright, fine, I'll use the shoes. Damn, I wanted to have fun with it and use the cable instead. But no, I guess I'll use the shoes. Alright, well, I'm completely misinterpreting that second screen. So, we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah. Gotta love overly edgy characters in pursuit of perfection and cleanliness. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Okay, so how do I do this elegantly? Okay, not like that. Is there an elegant solution to this? I guess electric cable, maybe? With very fucking good timing, I might add. Jeez. Yeah, that's not feasible. Hell with that. Okay, no good way to fast fall. That's unfortunate. I feel making the ultra weapons more involved for the post game. Feels like most players don't have too much time to get acclimated before the tough challenges. Yeah, it does feel like a bit of a design flaw. I understand what they're going for. Like, if they want to, like, you know, do everything with, like, stuff that's specific to MaGMML, it's kind of cool. But, you know, the reason that being able to just introduce new weapons works in every Mega Man game is the fact that you have a lot of just kind of, you know, regular, standard, fairly easy stages to get used to things before, you know, the wily stages come and throw shit at you. Here, you don't really have that time to do so. They just kind of start throwing you in the thick of things. Fucking endurance super boss already. I suppose these mini challenges aren't actually that bad, but still. Gotta find something to complain about. All I ever do is complain. I can't help it. When George Carlin is your goat, like, you gotta find some shit to complain about, no matter what. It also makes for, you know, good dead space or dead air filling material. Oh, okay, ceiling. Ow. Yeah, no, it's E-Tank time. Fuck this. I would like to be done with this level, thank you. Yep, give me that. Guess the alternative is getting them as soon as you acquire 100 tokens to spill a lot of later entries so IDK. Yeah, I guess some people might get used to them a bit earlier, some people might not. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like it's the norm to want to just use the regular weapons throughout the regular part of the contest, especially if you want to be like, oh, hey, like, I really enjoy judging levels as they were, originally submitted. But I guess maybe some people are different and they don't care about such things. They'll actually have some time to get used to these pretty cool weapons. Turn to Universe City 5 by Loyana and Ace Spark. Oh boy. A mega level by Ace Spark, huh? Alright. Wonder how that's gonna be good. Okay, there's one more level before. I was about to say, we're gonna have another Crash gets angry at Ace Spark kind of moment. But, yeah, alright. That sounds good for tonight, though. We're gonna call it a wrap there. Thank you for attending and chatting and making tonight a splendiferous night. I hope it was able to provide you some, some distraction, some entertainment on this evening. I'll catch you all next week for more MaGMML3. Keep it sleazy till then. Bye-bye.